a few of us that and there's only a few of us that come together, right? And I keep wondering, I kept hounding Uno, like, where are they? Where are they? And then I realized they have local accounts and they're building outside the United States.
Well, it's time to start building inside of the United States.
And what do we offer, Jeff?
Right?
Tell them what do we offer.
Well, we offer a number of things. We are building here in the Midwest, creating a hub right here in Cincinnati, Ohio, which is almost smack dab in the middle of our country, which gives us great access to both our West Coast, our East Coast, and our Central Plains. We are geographically located in probably the best region of this country for sales and distribution.
Exactly.
We've got an international airport here.
DHL's largest hub is right here.
It is right here in Cincinnati. So that means that we can get products in and get products out very, very quickly. Some of the other advantages here, we are just beginning to launch our multi-level marketing structure. Yes. And you know that positioning is everything, right? Yeah. Well, now is the opportunity to be at the top of our structure here in the United States. And that is fantastic because that gives us not only our region of Cincinnati, but that gives us 50 states, 50 contiguous states of the United States, including Canada.
Yes.
Right? And also Hawaii and Alaska.
What? Jamaica, don't forget.
Let us not forget about our brothers and sisters in Jamaica. They're really coming on strong, and we're beginning to do business with them as well. So come and join our international business community. And if you are looking to build your business in the United States, many of you have family here, you have friends here, and getting product to them previous to now has been a challenge. International shipping rates are sky high. Well, we've addressed that, right?
Yes,
we are now on Unopreneurs here in Cincinnati, and we have the products here, and we can drop ship to your friends and family right here in the United States. Just simply contact us. You can go to healthydays365.com, the online store there, order, and here's what I love about it. We're so sharing in our business practices, right?
Yes.
We are partners. We're not competitors.
Yes.
We're partners. You will get your Nook points.
You will get
for
your NUC
every
points.
order that you submit.
Exactly.
We will encode that right on your dashboard so that you get the credit for the purchases that you're building here in the United States.
And in sharing with your family and friends, it doesn't matter what account you have, local or Premier Plus, you will get your NUC points. That's a gift for Uno to encourage people to get them to use the product, especially among your family and friends.
Sure.
Because the business concept is all about sharing. And we're gonna talk about the different ways how we make the money here. But before that, I want to mention, do not forget that we do have our warehouse, a fulfillment service that we channel through all our shipment through Las Vegas.
Through Las Vegas.
So that has been established since the beginning of this year. So Uno has been true to the word on how they're gonna help the global business here, starting here in the United States. And us, Jeff and I, and Doug and Jacqueline and Nikki, the very few that are here in the Midwest, and Aurora, of course, in California, are really, really committed to help you build your US base, because that's our expertise.
Absolutely.
The offerings that the few people are here, especially on the global scale, is wonderful. We're helping each other out in Nigeria, in UAE, in Bahrain, Red Lines International, Fund System, all of these wonderful groups. We have come together and formed an alliance so we can help each other out. So this is one of the great privileges that Uno offers. Another thing, I want to commend, so the last month's ranking in June.
Yes.
What have you noticed?
Well,
again, once again,
our Nigerian partners are really soaring. Huh? Let's give them a hand.
Yes, our Nigerian partners. They're using the products. We have testimonies after testimonies. As you know, Ola and Patricia have been our guests, and they will be our repeat guests. They are pioneering leaders. But then these people are really making the money, not as much as building the network, but selling the products. And as you
which
know,
is just as good,
which is
right?
wonderful. And that's what's great about Uno.
Yeah.
You don't want to deal with multi-level marketing? Forget it. You just go in with the products and you get compensated. And the fact is, I get text messages. They're running out of products in Nigeria.
You know, I want to know, what are the leading selling products in Nigeria?
Well, from what I heard, and people out there, you're welcome, because I know most of the Nigerians are your downlines. Go ahead and share on the chat, what are those products? What are those products that really work for everybody, not only Nigeria, but in Nigeria, from what I heard, is cappuccino.
Okay.
All the beverages they love, which is really ironic because they grow Africa grows the finest coffee, right? But they look for our Uno coffee, our Uno cappuccino, our 8-in-1 coffee, our black coffee.
But it's the added benefits of our coffees that their naturally grown products cannot provide.
Right? And we've heard from Ola, vitamin C, Ultima C, cryptogenic, that melts tumors.
Yeah.
And rebuilds cells. I mean, it's just so amazing. So those are and let's not forget, the magic cream.
Oh, yes. Oh.
For both men and women.
Absolutely, absolutely. You know, that's one thing I'm learning more and more about our health and beauty line. It is just as powerful as our health supplement line.
Yes.
And we really need to get those products here in the United States so that you can buy them here and share them with your friends and your family as you build your business right here in the United States.
Absolutely. So I'm going to share one tip. Kelly and Doug, if you can just monitor the chat and see if there's anything that we need to address. It's kind of hard to do multitasking, but I appreciate this is a team. I want to talk about one tip, and then we're going to jump into, since you've seen some of the previews about our global business preview, we're going to run through our 2-pager fairly quickly to give ample time for Aurora Hudson from Sacramento, California, to share her journey, her Uno journey, and for her becoming our really solid rock star business and health partner here in the United States.
Absolutely.
She has 15 accounts. And guess what? Uno is a family affair because her daughters are involved, just like my children are involved here. So I am so excited as we pave the way for other people to build a business here in the United States. One thing, the reason why I found out a lot about the products that are being used outside the US, which we, right until now, we don't have access to, are the fact that whenever they message me, my first thing that I ask is, what's your favorite product and why? And I found out one thing from from Hong Kong. Did you know that a Kojic soap can actually help with eczema? Eczema.
Really?
So what you do is you actually rub it and make it a paste, and you put it topically on the affected areas, and it actually calms it down. Who knew?
Wow.
Who knew?
Wow, what a secret find. What a secret
So
find.
if you come back often enough, you guys are gonna hear it, see it. Welcome, Patricia. Patricia's here. So I acknowledge your presence. Thank you so much. And please go ahead and engage in the chat. We'll go ahead and do the global business preview. Let me share my screen. How do you make it big? There. Wonderful. Jeffrey Brewster, do us the
Yeah.
honors of starting this.
Okay. You know, as we are now celebrating our 14th year in business, I often say to know where you're going, it pays to know where you've come from.
Alice in Wonderland.
Right? And I am just so excited about the trajectory of this business. You know, beginning in 2007 in the Philippines to today in 2021, we're now an international company. You know, and when you look at the growth of this company, you know, I often ask, how did it happen so quickly? Why did it happen so quickly? You know, and the answer that I come up with is it's quite simple. We've got the best health supplements on the planet, and we've got proof of that.
Yes, and let me interrupt for one
Yes.
minute. The fact that Filipinos by nature are storytellers. As the overseas foreign workers get on their assignments wherever they are, they come home, they're using the products, they're showing the products, they tell everybody anything that makes them feel good, whether it's a movie, whether it's now the products. We're just so blessed that, you know, these gentlemen not only provides the quality products that we can talk about and boast about, that is really making waves in the airline and now on the internet and everywhere they meet, because we are natural storytellers, and that's something to be learned. Go ahead, Jeff.
Well,
I cannot
you know what?
resist.
It's that storytelling that has actually given the foundation for a very strong and dynamic business, right? Because what we're doing.
Showing the reading notes, not the slides.
Okay, thank you.
What we're seeing is that storytelling, relationship building, right, are the keys to sharing the successes of our business.
Right.
And that is now translating into economic power.
Right.
Right? Because not only are we sharing the stories, we now have testimonies. And those testimonies are now leading to further growth, further purchases of the product. Well, as people buy more products,
that's what's happening in Nigeria.
Their business grows. But it all starts with that story, that relationship, one-on-one,
yes,
as we often say in our business, right? That's how it begins. And as a result, today we're in 14 countries. We're in 4 continents.
And those countries are the ones that we actually started with the host countries that really favor, that Filipinos favor, that are providing them the great working conditions and salary and flexibility. And those are the Saudi Arabia, Kuwait,
Hong
Kong, and Singapore. And that's why if you see the map, when you sit down and talk to the person who invited you, you're actually going to see that, yeah, it makes sense. The growth is where most OFWs are. And now the multinational, that's why we're providing this platform, an all English business preview. So you're not be embarrassed in inviting people that do not speak Tagalog. Jeff, technical issue that we need to address at this point. We need to show the, but you know, it is showing. Tell us, Miss Kelly, when you look at the screen, do you see the full scale, the full PowerPoint?
Not the full scale. Only a small part with the click add meeting notes.
Okay, so can we do the full? Thank you for that, Doug, for sharing that. Whoever. Okay.
You're good.
All right, it's good now.
Okay, so it could be the way it's translated over there. All righty, thank you so much.
But that's excellent.
So it's kind of like reverse.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. Okay.
Well, we're learning. We can only perfect this as we go along. So let's continue. So it created millions, thousands of millionaires.
We have what, over 100,000 distributors in the Philippines. Now, globally, how many distributors do we have with Uno?
Well, you know, Butch Tan, as you know, our guest last last week,
Yeah.
which, talking about storytelling, that was like an epic.
Oh, amazing.
The Zoom lasted 2.5 hours.
Amazing.
After he said, oh, it's going to be a short one. It's going to be a short one. But guess what? All of us stayed on. I mean, I used to be very critical about timing. I'm like, we got to stop. We got to do this. But if people have something to say that resonate with them, and it's just amazing.
Yeah.
Anyway, there is Lee's, he mentioned, he's been addressing over 2 million consumers. So that is a mix of leaders, that's a mix of users, and a mix of other people. As you know, in network marketing, they come and go.
Yeah.
But that has been 2 million seem to be, and I've seen a slide like that. I'm just waiting to get an official one. But Warren Trinidad alone, I've heard him talk a little over a couple of 100,000. And it's been rumored 700,000 in his structure alone over time, because we're looking at 12 years for him being Red Lions.
Yeah.
So that speaks volume.
Well,
so the number is not galvanized because it is fluid.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah, we can confidently say we're in the couple of millions.
In the millions.
Yes.
Now, imagine starting your business today and having over 1 million business partners worldwide. What an opportunity. But you know what? It really stems from the vision that our board of directors.
Yeah, tell us about
that.
them.
When we look at their humble beginnings, right? Working at McDonald's, right? Or working in other multi-level marketing businesses, that just did not have what it takes to make them into Uno. They took that experience, right? Combined it together with over 60 years of combined experience now, and formulated the top multi-level marketing company in the Philippines and one of the leading multi-level marketing companies in the entire world. And that's where we are today, following their vision, which is now propagated throughout the world, bringing on a wellness transformation, not just a economic revolution, but a wellness transformation. And this is the opportunity that we have today that we enjoy sharing with the entire world.
Exactly. And I want to really mention the unsung heroes. We talk about OFWs a lot. And I also want to really acknowledge the presence of Uno icons that are the trainers. We feel deprived that we're not getting their attention because they're busy taking care of the other, now into the million members, or what we call health and business partners. But the fact that it really started with them. It started with Jericho Mendoza. It started for the food supplement orientation, which, by the way, is one of the offerings that we do when you become our partners. And let's talk about Rian Saldana, Doc Soledad, who started with us for a couple of years. These people, they have been solid and strong with Uno. I want to mention, of course, Mr. Amarillo, and also Butch Tan. I may be mispronouncing it, but I want to acknowledge them, because if it weren't for their teachings in the Philippines and other countries, we would not have launched the 3,000 Self-Made Millionaires. And the fact that I know for a fact that William Barbo himself teaches and coaches these people on a one-on-one, and that it's a duplicable business.
Yeah.
It is very, very simple. When you know the foundation, it will happen. And I want to mention Will Santos, and I want to mention Jeff Pauly. And then we hope, as we follow the footsteps, people like us, Jeffrey Brewster, Douglas Payne, Jacqueline, and myself, and of course, Aurora and Nikki, we want to be like you. So one of these days, if you are close friends, because I know you connect with these icons, let them know. The small Midwest team here would love some time with them. And I promise we're not gonna make their nose bleed if they speak English, because I know they speak English.
Yeah.
I really do. They just need to spend the time with us, and we will make it worth their while.
Well, how can we encourage others to become part of our team, and what does it take?
Break down the easy 1 through 4 steps. So let's start.
Okay, I'll take step number 1.
Okay.
Sign up.
Mhm.
Just simply sign up. Now, this is what we need to be very, very wise and prudent about. Our level of investment. You know, when you commit to something, you can be half-heartedly committed, or you can jump in all the way. Think about the economic state of the world today. You know, as we come out of the pandemic in some countries are still going through the pandemic, so their economics haven't changed much. But let me just share with you a picture of the economic picture here in the United States today. You know, we're coming out of the pandemic, but things are now so expensive. It's expensive to travel. It's expensive to purchase items. And there's a labor shortage in many, many industries. So what we thought was, you know, going to be a smooth transition back to normal really has met upon some very high inflationary times. So it's a different economy. So I ask you,
I think they got disconnected. Let's wait for them. Let's wait for them to come back, guys. Okay. Let me just share some videos while we are waiting for them.
Lockdown after lockdown, there seems to be no real solution to the growing problem that is plaguing our country at the moment. This virus constantly mutates and has a very high infection rate. It has affected all social classes and has infected our loved ones, families, and entire communities. Face it, we have a real problem in our hands, a situation that brought our frontliners to fight a seemingly unending battle. They are tired and exhausted, trying to fight a virus that has taken millions of lives around the world. Yet we continue to be vulnerable. This is our reality, one that we cannot escape. We can only pray that there will be enough vaccines soon to roll out to everyone, especially those who need it most, and that it will be a safe and accessible solution to end this crisis once and for all. But as we wait for our turn to get vaccinated, how can we give ourselves a fighting chance against this illness? The one thing that we have absolute control over is our health. We have the power to keep our defenses up. We can make our bodies strong, healthy, and resilient. We can fortify our immune health to become a stronger shield to ward off this virus. And in the unfortunate event that we ever get infected by it, we can support our immune response so our bodies can heal and recover faster. We have that power. The time to
You ready? Oh, you're back. You're back. Welcome back.
Yes, we are. Thank you so much. So we're gonna do without the graphic right now. So we
Yeah.
talked about,
Yeah, we were talking about how easy it is to become part of our company, right? And we were speaking first about step one, signing up and the level of investment. Now, I want you to consider, as I was saying, your economic situation, where you are, what is the environment in your country, and then decide what level of investment you want to make. Because there are 4 levels of investment that we can make initially. And depending on how much you want to earn, that will determine your level of investment, the size of your family,
yes,
and the needs of your family for our vast array of products. These are the factors that I want you to consider when you become a business member. And then it's fun and games, right? Because the earnings will begin as we learn. What's step 2?
well, I'm thinking, let me just add to step one, the
Yeah.
fact that if you actually have $380 right now, you
Mhm.
get the products.
Right.
You get the products, you get the training, you get the store that you can send out to people. So those are for a small investment, right? And I want to call on Miss Kelly on step 2, partners briefing, because I know Miss Kelly is really, really into learning and being present because she stays on 24/7. Every time I get on the message,
She's there.
the green light is on. So that's her commitment. So Miss Kelly, please let us tell us more about step 2, the partners meeting and briefing.
All right. Sorry, I have an issue with my camera, but yes, with
Okay.
step 2, that's what we call new partners briefing. So after you become a member, that's the time that you can ask the why, how, and all about the business. You learn all about it, the ways to earn, how can you do the system. So once you become a member, that's the start that you'll be able to do the business and start the earning.
Exactly. Thank you so much. And the fact that, as you know, we all come in different groups. When you come to the Zoom, you see the punch system, Red Lions, and you got the Emperors. So those are your groups wherein they have resources to tap into. And they have the key, you start with a basic foundation about the business concept of Uno. And then after that, you can do whatever you want. And the greatest, as long as you stick to the code of ethics, you got to stay plugged in. You got to make sure that you are, all of the updates, whether the products in your area or no products at all, or some discontinued. So that's how you stay plugged in, which is really amazing because one of the things also that Uno offers is you can actually, if you want to kick in with your learning, here in the United States, How much do you think it is to have a life coach guide you to become a better version of yourself? Just guess.
It can cost thousands of dollars.
Yes. What if I tell you that when I attended a life coaching convention in Las Vegas, I said, nobody's going to sign up. They got invited us to a hospitality suite.
Mhm.
And then this lady spoke. She was a life coach. And she said, you want help with your business? Sign up. I only have the slot for 15. Guess how much the startup is?
How much?
Starting fee, $20,000.
I knew.
$20,000, and that's a fact. Now, Uno offers, and your group offers all this coaching for free.
Absolutely.
But if you want to kick it up some more, what is a couple of $60 for us to learn Facebook marketing?
Yeah.
That's a shame if I cannot invest $60 on my business.
$20,000 versus $60. Come on, that's a no-brainer.
That's true. And every day, Miss Kelly is right. Every day, you can zoom away, and the uplines and the downlines and the sidelines, however you call it, we will help you. This is the beauty of being partners globally.
Yeah.
So what's the next step?
Well, can we tell about our once a month meeting on Sundays?
Yes, and let's talk about the Tuesday, that's because one of the additional feature.
Okay, let me talk about once a month. We're coming together as leaders of Uno, right? And we're sharing best practices. And we're trying to learn from one another. What's working for you, and what's not working for you? And how can I help you to become a more effective business partner? Because your success is my success.
Yes.
And my success is your success. So it's important that we can come together in a very informal setting, where we can really discuss those things that are really burdening us and helping us or keeping us from achieving our maximal potentials.
Yeah, and that's a platform that you can ask. It's not being recorded.
No.
We don't share. It's not a mastermind class. That's one of the offerings that Uno has, by the way, with Butch Tan and other leaders. But this is the pioneering leaders, the trailblazers in the respective countries, because no one knows how it is to build in a place that's not your country.
Yes.
And the fact that we have now more and more third, fourth generational Filipinos and their friends that are pure other nationalities. So this is a platform, is a safe place for us to come together. So the next meeting is going to be August 1st, and it's August 2nd in the Philippine time. So we'll give, if you're interested, type in the chat or reach out to any of us, Miss Kelly, Julie, Ahmad, and Jeffrey, and Douglas, and Jacqueline.
Step 2.
Another offering too, which you wanted to share, is that on Tuesdays, we actually have US Business Preview at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So you don't have to participate, but if you have some prospect, just send them the link. It's a consistent link, and I'm going to share that with you on chat. Actually, Doug is going to share it on chat. So we will have a regular business preview in English on Tuesdays, especially for people here in the United States. And the only thing that they do is that I was invited by so-and-so to make sure that we follow up and we let you know. And if you happen to be the person inviting, your presence is important, as you know that. But if you cannot make it, we're here. We'll take care of them. Okay.
Absolutely, absolutely. And these, supports are all part of our new partners briefings, right?
Yes.
So let's go to step 3.
Okay.
Step 3, use the products. Become a consumer of the products. Again, we've got the best health supplements on the planet. So why would you not use our products? Now, let me just say another note on the pandemic, if I will. We wear masks, we social distance, we get vaccinated. Vaccination rates across the globe are from 50% to 5%,
Yes.
right? So you really don't know who's vaccinated, who's not vaccinated, right? That's number 1. Number 2, in some countries, you don't have access yet to the vaccines. So I'm saying what is the best way to protect yourself given all of the obstacles that we have with this pandemic? And the sure way to protect yourself is to fortify your own immune system.
Yeah, we've seen the video.
You're
Thank you, Miss Kelly, for playing the video about
Mhm.
COVID. And there has been, now we're adding up to the testimonies of people being healed
Yes.
with the symptoms. What did you say? With the products.
With that.
So the fact, that's fine. We're gonna just continue with this. So use the products and you use this testimonies. Now, I want everybody to remember that when using the products, not everybody works the same way.
Mhm.
And that's why it's called the Consumer Club, because we share best practices. Not only that, we also share best protocols.
Absolutely.
And one of the offerings at Uno is there is a Facebook Live with Jericho Mendoza that he talks about and opens up for questions and answers. This is really important, especially for the US business partners. We may not have the structure right now for the live Facebook on food supplement orientation, but Jeff is thinking of doing that in the near future. So
Yes.
being prayerful that we will have that capacity very, very soon.
Mhm.
But in the meantime, it would really help us if you participate with those. It may be 3 a.m. in the morning, so we all can take turns, and you can actually type in English. Everything's translated also in English. The slides are in English. And if these trainers actually look at, oh, there's a US presence, or there's a presence of somebody who do not speak Tagalog, they will speak English. And I've seen it happen. I wish I can stay up at 3 a.m. in the morning doing it. So yes, and then let's move on to 4, and then we will welcome Aurora. Go ahead.
Okay. And step 4 is simply to bring in 4. You know, this is our proven business model, right? We are a multi-level marketing company, and we build as we bring people into our organization and we build our structures. But it's not one where you have to bring in 400 people
Yes.
or 40 people. You just have to bring in 4 like-minded people like yourself who are committed to health and wellness and who are committed to improving their financial status.
Yeah, and
right?
because those 4 would only duplicate the efforts that what you're doing,
Yeah.
meaning go back to Singapore, sign up,
Mhm.
be part of the business partners meeting
Right.
on a regular basis, stay plugged in.
Mhm.
And number 3 is to use the products and tell everybody how wonderful it is. And you know,
Right.
sometimes you don't even have to tell. They can really see you.
Yeah.
In 3 to 4 weeks, it will manifest, which is really awesome. But yeah, do tell, share the products. And of course, number 4, find those 4 people. Now, those 4 people, those people are the people that are what they call within your circle of influence. The people that you talk to every single day. It could be your next door neighbor, correct?
Right.
It could be, which you invited some neighbors on one of
I
our,
sure did.
which is really great, because those are the ones that can really see the progress. And they're gonna say, what's up with him?
Yeah,
What's up with
yeah.
her? Or what is that? So you build curiosity. So it's really, really simple. Anyway, let's wrap it up. We're talking about the other ways of earning. The
Okay.
direct sales.
Yeah, you know, that's what sets Uno apart from other multi-level marketing companies. It's our robust compensation schedule. How many ways we have to earn, how many different ways. And there are over 10 different ways that we have to earn money. When you bring in someone into your organization, remember those 4 people that you're signing up?
$20.
You're getting direct referrals,
Yep.
right? Automatically. That's one way to earn. Another way to earn is through royalty bonuses. Tell us a little bit about royalty.
Well, let's
bonuses.
not forget about the matching bonus.
Matching
When you bring in
bonuses.
one person and you
Yeah.
bring another person,
And you
it
pair them.
matches, that's $60. So by that, you have, that's $40, so you have
Mhm.
$60
Right
just
off.
by
Bringing
buying
in 2
one
people.
package and bringing 2 people.
Yeah.
And then what else?
We have
Royalty bonus,
bonuses.
exactly.
We have, our whole model is profitable consumerism, right?
Yes.
So we're getting rebates on our purchases. And that includes not only what you purchase, but what those 4 people that you bring in under you, what they purchase. You're going to get a rebate on that as well. And then as you build your structure down, right, and you get down to your 5th level, now you start additional ways of earning.
Hey, what about the lifetime reward?
Oh my,
Travel,
that you can,
down payment on a house, cars.
Oh,
Oh, it's amazing.
it's endless.
They
It's endless.
figured it out. They figured out
Absolutely.
everything that will make people be excited about
Yeah.
building their network. Who can go wrong with that one?
But can we just give a little snippet to how we have just changed this multi-level marketing game dramatically?
Yeah, please go ahead.
Here in the United States, we were only able to build 1 account, right? But now we can build up to 15 accounts.
1, 5, 15. God,
So-
for 4 years, I can only have 1 account.
If you were to invest with, say, a global package, right? In 5 months' time, if you work our system 4 by 4 by 4, you can earn over $17,000.
Yes.
Now that's just
I
with
can use 7.
1 account at the global level.
Yep.
Now times that by 15. Phew, I can't do the math. It is just astounding, but it's real. It is absolutely real. And so in this time, when we're all trying to come out of this pandemic alive and financially healthy as well, think about the opportunities for investing in Uno.
Yeah, and one thing that I really love about the Uno is this, the fact that you can be a seller, you can be a coach, you can be a teacher if you're an educator. Look, so I'm retired, right?
Mhm.
I'm retired but not expired. I love the fact that I can teach people and I can show them the way. And it makes it easier, because one thing that people really do not realize, the answer to this question, what do you really want? What do you really want? And we evolve over time depending on our life circumstances. And our Uno, this particular company and its business concept and what we call business lifestyle, lends itself to anybody and everybody.
Yes.
Just think, whether you are a student, okay, whether you are a professional who's looking for something exciting, a purpose in life when you wake up in the morning,
Mhm.
yeah, you can do your mundane jobs. But then again, look, if you have Uno on the side that gives you all of these other things that fills your void,
Mhm.
I've seen that happen over and over. So just decide right now, what do you really want? Is it the money? Uno can give it to you. Is it the lifestyle? Uno can give it to you. Is it something that will give you pleasure of sharing your wisdom and power? Uno has got it. And Uno is really a systemic fix
Yep.
to lift everybody up, regardless who you are. You know, we've been known to tell people that our grand uplines used to be a messenger, college dropout. And then we have somebody who used to be the #1 top earner, Ray Potestad,
Mhm.
used to be a security guard. And then there's another one I'm going to mention somebody who's off the street, Batang Relis, that he was homeless and he was sleeping in the railroad,
Mm.
is now a millionaire. And somebody who is a vendor selling duck eggs, they call balut, which is, by the way, an aphrodisiac, but it's nothing compared to Max Out. So, ladies and gentlemen, think about that. What do you really want?
And with
then
the
when you're done with
flexibility
that,
of our business,
yes,
it's your business, your way.
exactly.
Yeah.
And if you need help finding out what do you really want, look at all these people right now, the Brady Bunch, all of those people looking at you right now, turn on your camera, you can reach out to them, because
Sure.
our story may resonate with other people. Reach out and touch someone.
Absolutely, absolutely.
So anyway, but reaching out and touching someone right now, I would love to introduce to you Aurora Hudson. Aurora Hudson is from Sacramento, California.
Mhm.
I've known her for close to 4 years, ever since we started Uno. And we are one of the few pioneering leaders who really believe in the products first. And we still do. because it impacted our lives. As you know, with me, with my husband going through kidney transplant, a daughter who has brain cancer, a son who has rheumatoid arthritis. I mean, that's my life. Aurora also will tell the story. So if you think about the leaders and if you follow this global Zoom every Wednesday, you're gonna hear that the products really made them come to Uno first, and then the rest follows. So without further delaying this, I want to introduce to you Miss Aurora Hudson from Sacramento, California. So Aurora, you can go ahead and share your screen. We'll help you through.
Okay, can you hear me?
Yes, we
Okay.
can stop sharing. Give us a minute. Our technical. We're not. Okay, you're good to go.
Can you hear me good?
Yes.
Sorry. Right. So, good morning, everyone. Good afternoon and good evening. So, let me share my screen.
So everyone, if you have questions, please type on the chat box. If there's any question at all to Aurora and to the group here or any of the leaders here, please go ahead. Feel free to type your questions or share a point of information, what's going on in your neck of the woods. That's what we say here in America.
Mhm.
And today is a hump day, which is Wednesday. What else
Wednesday?
can we share?
Oh my.
These are the things that we offer you. Just simply hang out with us on Wednesdays, right?
Absolutely.
Sorry, I'm still typing there. You see my screen?
Yes. You want to go ahead and do it in presenter view,
Slideshow.
slideshow. And Miss Aurora, you do that by going,
Tell her to click on slideshow.
click on slideshow,
And then go to the far left.
and then go
at
to,
the beginning.
Show.
okay. Go to the far left. Click on that slide, correct?
No, click on.
Oh,
Aurora, click on slideshow
Okay, I'm clicking.
left and click on from the beginning, all the way over. Exit, escape out of that.
or you can just back through if you want.
Press the-
on the- Sorry. Sorry.
So this is the greatest thing. So we know, thank you though for accepting our invitation to
All
share.
right. See my screen now?
Yes.
Okay.
But
So,
it's not the slide view. How do you do this?
Yeah, if Aurora, if you would escape out of that because
we
you
can
want to
do
get
the
into the
full-
slideshow. Okay, now click on slideshow.
Are you guys learning?
Now go over to the far left and click on from the beginning. Take your cursor,
On the second tool line right there.
go up, no. Click on slideshow again so you get the drop-down menu.
okay.
Now slide over to from the beginning. There
Yep.
you go.
That's you go. Thank you. That's what we do with each other.
That's it. What a great cup of coffee.
Ugh.
Yes, it's a great cup of coffee here. Okay, so thank you, Ms. Brownwin and Mr. Jeff Brewster of all the business preview that it's very, very open-minded. I mean, okay, so it's hard. For me, it's still, even though I'm here in the United States, living in the United States, I still get that fear while speaking. So anyway, we will overcome the fear. So, and my title is Why Uno Products. And it's my, sorry, where to click? Just click it.
Click the advance arrow.
Advance. I want to remove that. Okay.
So if you go on the side of your presentation, there's an arrow that would go to the right, or look at the very bottom, and then there you go. Then you advance the slide from there.
Okay.
Okay,
There
very
we are.
good.
So why Uno? So there are 3 points that I need to present why I choose Uno products. One is the price and the volume of it and the result. Covering my, okay, sorry. So what is in the price? Comparison of the organic to non-organics, or quote unquote the market products. Uno products is purely organics, and the market products are non-organics. So this point is very, very important to me as a consumer. And when we say about purely organics, for example, a leaf of oregano, because, you know, we want oregano, right? So on the products, you get that 100% leaves of oregano. And versus example of a leaf of oregano, sorry for my diction, in the market products, we get 1% of oregano, 2%, 3%, 4%, and 5%, right? So therefore, from what I have shown you, Uno products versus market products, we can now say that for Uno, in every capsule, we got, in every product, you can get 100% of it. So there is purity in every single item of the product. Versus the market products, whatever content of the item you get, you can't tell. It's possibly 1%, and the fillers are 99%. Okay, so, and that is very, very important for a consumer, because we can't predict what is outside. But in Uno products, whatever you have in hand, you can tell 100%, no question. And so what is in the price? Uno products, you get 100% product in every capsule, because we are the super brand. We are certified organics. We are sealed with purity, and we really pledge to that. And it's very effective. For the market products outside, whatever items that we buy, like for this one, I bought this at the market. I don't even know if it's 100%, but we have to be very, very meticulous to look on the label what we're getting. And price equivalent to that is what also you're getting. Question is, are you getting the fillers or are you getting what you want? So, and the market products are non-organics. It's never pure because you're paying for a cheaper price, right? So you never know it's pure or not, unless otherwise it is on the label. Because of that, we can say that it is not very effective. So what is in the price? I would say that Uno is still the best choice and the best price. No question. And so what it is in the volume, I think I have touched already a little bit of what's in the volume, because when I explaining the price, remember I said it's percent in the market. So the volume is most likely equal to what do you want to get as equals to the price. For how much volume accumulated in the body, that is where we can find a result. So what that means is humanity, we all want to just tasting bits of pieces. Remember when you go to wine tasting, there's so many different kinds of wine that you are tasting, right? But you can tell that if you are just a consumer and just tasting products, this and this and this and this, you are not going to build volume, or you're not going to get a result from whatever is products that you are trying to accumulate. So, and there would be no result. And the result, and the thing is, we get frustrated and we get questions and comparisons to things from our outside scenarios. And we get questions with the products and even to the company. And we do not gain the deep understanding of things, such as it's easy for us to quit or give up. So therefore, volume is where we find the result. Okay. And to accumulate volume of products is to keep using the product. As we have heard Ms. Bronwyn and Mr. Jeff Brewster talking about consumerism, our business is built up mainly into a profitable consumerism. So in my personal experience, I am a consumer, and we should be a consumer ourselves to ensure that we know our products. We can tell what's the effect of the product and what is not. So as a person or as a businessman, businesswoman, we stick to it and we try to explain to people that abuse this. Okay, I use the Nobel soap, and the Nobel soap is very effective. By consuming it to yourself, you can tell that it is effective, right? So I can only tell you that I have result on products. It's because I have been increasing my consumption of this product into my body. Thus, I accumulate volume of it. So for example, Santi 8. I've been using Santi 8 since I became a distributor. And I know that I had effects to it, that my illness is, it got better for me. My body is stronger now, 20 years ago. And also using Ultimacy. I have Ultimacy, Prime Juice. I use them all. Virgin grape seed. I actually ran out of the grape seed. Virgin coconut oil. So every products we have, I consume it. I try to really use it to make sure that whatever I claim that it's effective, it is really effective. So it tells, my body tells what the product is, proving to anyone and telling them that it is true. And my body, or I myself, can tell. Okay, so continued use of health products as also a consumer reason. I have not buy any products from the outside market. The products that we have, for example, the Advanced Care Tooth Gel. So this tooth gel, it not only clean the teeth, but it also heals the gum, and it also make it healthy and stronger. So my teeth it never bleeds since that I use this one. Shampoo and conditioner, we have that. I never buy this also from the market ever since, and my hair is really soft, and it is really not falling, because I have a falling hair before. So Nobel, I am very much consumer of Nobel from cardio. So for all these products that are mentioned, if you wanted to know the effects and what are the contents of it, please read through, or I suggest that you would really inform yourself on if you have questions with every product that are mentioned. Crypto Organic, I love Crypto Organic, and I even give it to my dog. So because they said that Crypto Organic is good for the brain, and it's good for cleansing the blood. So I'm always telling my consumer to, hey, this helps clean the blood. Did you know that here in the United States, I never heard any product that would clean the blood. So I always tell, this is like my also number one item for me, that I tell them, hey, if you want your blood clean, buy Crypto Organic. And also your creatinine is really high, Crypto Organic will help. And so much more products that we have in the market. So increasing the volume of products that accumulate in the body that reaches to a certain level of therapy. So depending on how you use, could be you use really high, which is you're using it for you to have cure the disease, or improve your health, or maybe you just want minimal, or just touch and go with it. So it depends upon you if you wanted to really increase the volume of the product, and that will find result for yourself. Okay, so For example, I have the prime juice. If we keep on consuming the prime juice, it every day, instead of using other juices, this DNA of this prime juice will also build into your body. So it enters into the cell. So that's why we're saying that whatever you are, whatever you eat is whatever you are, right? So for every products that you consume, it transforms your DNA, it transforms your cells. So the longer you use these products, the better you are from head to foot. I can say that because from the hair all the way to the skin, absolutely, I have no question that that is why I'm using Ono products. So I would like everyone from this room to really think about, are you really sold with your products? What are you really consuming? What do you really want to be? So this is it for me. And because of what we are doing, this is what happened to me. I had to go through thinking about what I am doing, battling between Uno products and understanding its contents, values, its delivery of health in comparison to the outside market. So my desire to really make the body transform into its original form, clean, healthy. You know, we were very clean and healthy when we were born, but as we get into the world and really be in here, we could not really tell who we are, but Uno products help us to rejuvenate ourselves and come back to who we are when we were first, when we were a baby. And one day we will be free from disease and hold on into aging. So continuing in Uno products is really, really the best way to go. And because, as you know, I have this blood pressure and I also have diabetes. And some people are more diseases than I have. But because of, I know this blood pressure is chronic and it will never go away. And also diabetes, it will never gonna get better. It's just gonna get worse as I get older, or I get aging. So if I don't take care of this, it will be so much more. Blood pressure, diabetes, what else? Whatever disease, you will have cancer, you will have so many more if we don't take care of ourselves now. So finding this too in my body, it leads me into really search. Kind of, hey, it's a warning sign that, hey, you have to take care of yourself because it's he will take care of you, but you, okay? So what is in the result? By doing one point and 3 points, the third point shall follow whatever you want to attain in life, right? Successful. Because if you are not to the top of your health, you will not be successful. I mean, you will be successful, but you will just be unhealthy successful. There are so many people here in America that are wealthy and not healthy. They're successful, but That's just it. Their life is just stopped there. So we want so much so much more in our lives. We want to be successful. We want to enjoy our money. We want to be wealthy so we can share it. So by doing this and staying in Uno, doing the products, be part of the greater world. That this is the life. Okay? So we will have time and freedom. And because of the rewards that we get, we will travel the world free. And whatever you want to do in life, we can retire early and enjoy it. Okay? So as I continue listening to Ms. Bronwyn and Mr. Brewster, I would say that this is the really good company that you are in. I would never really check out any others because I have proven with my almost 4 years here in that I have been wise. I know that money will come later on if I just put in so much work into this and learn so much more from this. I know that this is it that I will retire on. With that, I'd say thank you. Uno, to my business partners and colleagues.
Thank you so much, Aurora. I'm deeply touched with your kind words, and I'm sure Jeffrey Brewster as well.
Absolutely.
You've heard it all, Aurora being the product of her products and telling us all of these wonderful tips that you may have heard or may not have heard. So this is the value that we bring to you. There are 26 people here, Jeffrey.
Wow.
And I hope to see, the thing with our Zoom here on Wednesdays, and I really want to hone in on that before we do our Kodak moment with Miss Kelly, is the fact that we do invite you to come and join us. Bring some people, and we want you to be proud to bring them over here because we are able to really tell you the whole truth and nothing but the truth. Setting jokes aside, I do want you to give us your feedback, your honest feedback. I know we had some technical difficulties here. Sometimes we act unprofessionally, but that's not really by choice. We don't have a crew, not like the Uno Butch Tan where they have people doing lights, they're doing all kinds of stuff. And sometimes we're not good on our makeup. I may not be flawless, but this is the best thing I can do. But I can see other people here that are glowing because they don't need anything else, right? But from the heart, please let us know how we are doing. That's the only way we can keep this platform. We are volunteer leaders. We are volunteer. The time that we spent here, just like everyone here, we are not offered concessions or plus or perks by Uno because we do believe in the products. So for 4 years, we have been at it. Jeffrey's going on a year and some people are new. Please let us know, how are we doing? And with that said, do you have anything to say? Anyone can actually unmute your phones and I invite you to say 1 or 2 words about what has been your experience today. Don't be shy. We want to hear.
Aurora can quit sharing.
Yes, she did.
She did.
Thank you so much. I have difficulty really talking, especially when but I would really, really try. But the more I do it, I know that I can be really trained. I have to do this.
You did great. I mean, it's
Yes.
amazing that you stepped up to the plate because we need leaders like you.
We
There's
thank
only
you.
a few of us here. So some people are shy to open up their mics, but let me say, I can talk people to death, but I hope that you find value in what I'm telling you right now. If you have witnessed this Zoom ever since September, we have brought to you big hitters, Uno icons, people that are just starting, people that don't know anybody or maybe not know anything at this point, but their journey is real. Whether they just started, we give everybody equal opportunity to share their journey, to inspire others. So just think about this. As a pattern, we had Butch Tan last week, and we have Aurora, a pioneering leader today. Our attendance varies depending on who we bring in. So we want to keep that balance. Next week, it's going to be, we're going to be sharing, Doug and I will share our story. And setting all jokes aside, we're going to be very purposeful and intentional in sharing with you why we are still doing Uno. We are not multimillionaires, but we are doing it. We're scarce with all resources, time, everything else, because we have 5 grandchildren. We are doing it because we have a purpose, and we know and we believe in the products. So you're going to hear more about that. After that, we're going to hear from our Hong Kong newbie, or she's been in business for a while. Her name is J. Marie Dubuan, who is an OFW in Hong Kong. So she's got a following. I can't wait to hear what she has to say. A few weeks ago, we had Abigail.
Yeah.
Abigail from the Philippines. So we are not really very selective in who we bring in. I want at least somebody who is really truthful about their journey and inspire others. So just think about that. In August, I want you to think about this really hard. We are now asking for speakers, for specialist sharers. Doug and I, Jeff, and everyone else are able to do the global preview, no problem. We'll try to inspire you, but it's the value of the shares that we bring in. So if you yourself know that you have a story to tell, since we'd like to talk, please let us know. Let us know if you want to come back. Patricia, I invite you to come back. Ola, I invite you to come back. Jay, hey, I invite you. Please come and share with us your journey, because you actually represent a corporate, a business owner and a distributor, and you are doing so well in Davao. So those type of people we want. So let's also try to support Jay Marie from Hong Kong on the 27th. So if you feel that this platform is worth sharing, talk to others. Talk to others, because we want to be able to grow the numbers and participants. We went up to over 200 because of Paul Cheng. We went up to a little over 100 because of Butch Tan. We are now in the 25 because of Aurora, but that doesn't mean anything. You know exactly what the value this platform offers. So with that said, I'm gonna ask Miss Kelly to say a few words, and Mr. Jeffrey, and we can do our Kodak moment if that's okay with everyone.
Yes. If Jeffrey has a few words, we can do it now, and then we can have a group picture afterwards before we end this session.
Just in closing, we look forward to seeing everyone back here next Wednesday at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time in the United States. Please consult your international timetable so that you don't miss out.
Thank you. And let's remind them about our Tuesday US US preview at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And Aurora, I can't wait to see you in November. Okay, Miss Kelly, we're good.
Right, okay. Thank you again, Aurora, for your sharing today. And also for our host today, Ms. Bronwyn and Jeffrey. All right.
Everyone.
Yes, everyone who attended today, thank you so much. Okay, give your best smile. 1, 2, 3. Okay, one more. All right. Okay, guys. Thank you and see you again next week. Have a
All
great
right.
day.
Thank you, Uno staff, Maureen, Neng, thank you so much, and Uno Premier Operations. Don't forget, we have a new product. Tell us if you've actually purchased that
Oh, the air
portable
purifier, yes.
one. So let us know how that's working for you. Okay, next time we see each other.
All
All
right.
right,
All right.
guys. Bye. God bless.
Thanks, Kelly, as usual. Love you. Love you all.
Bye.
Bye bye.